Hello, everyone. Happy Friday. You made it to the end of the week. Hope you're all doing good. I just got in from work. So after my close. And now I clopen, so I open tomorrow. So not crazy busy day, but we got people rolling into town here in Tuscaloosa for the other events going on. But we got the Morgan Wallen concert tomorrow night. So I guess Applebee's will be packed. But yeah, so they've got that stadium locked down really tight security-wise. So I'm not dealing with it. I used to live next to campus. No thanks. I'm good. So I love being as far away as I can be right now. So that's when it's a plus. Although it is a great walking university, the neighborhoods and stuff, I do miss that. So memories. So anyway, hope you're all doing good. You made it. Had you a nice dinner. Now you're just chilling for the rest of the night. I realize it's late. I didn't get in just about 15 minutes ago. Got Sophia squared away. Scooped her box. Fixing to cook me some dinner. So I was like, oh, gotta do my video for my gang. So what did I get today? So first off, left here is like, I think I'll just run by Dollar Tree and get what I needed. I needed my snack pack puddings. So I went in there and spent $16. But got my snack packs, got some pineapple chunks, sinus pills, got her some, not churros, but they're the lickable treats. They're the beef eater ones. And she really likes those. You get 5 for $1.50. You buy 4 packs of those, that's $6. That's 20 snacks, treats. That's cheaper than churros. I mean, heck, I'm better to do that. However, Publix does have them BOGO this week, so I think you're maybe if it's $10 BOGO, you would get like 40 treats. And she gets maybe one a day, one every other day. Depends on how good she's been. So, but she's good all the time, so she's spoiled, if a little chunky. But Dollar Tree does have a very small book section. I have actually found good books there before. Right now, they actually have the Nancy Drew Diaries, the newer Hardy Boys, which I don't collect any of that. But they do have Creepers, basically a knockoff of Goosebumps. I have all the others. There are 14 books in this series. I just went ahead and got the 3 they had that I didn't have. So now there are 14. I am lacking 1. They are not the best things under the sun for $1.50. I mean, come on. A quick little read. You can't go wrong. So, by Edgar J. Hyde, Soul Harvest, The Rocking Chair, and The Wishing Well. The one I'm missing is The Rag and Bone Man. So I love that they actually put them all on the back of the book, and you can see what you need. They don't number them. Oh, wait. Oh, they do. Never mind. Yeah, this was number 14. It's at the bottom, and I just now noticed that. So, duh. They're quick little reads. Like I said, I love anything creepy, spooky, even if it's kid stuff. I don't care. I've thought, you know what? I could probably write a kid's book, like creepy series, do an R.L. Stein. I think it would be fun. So, but I was glad to get. I mean, for $4.50, you get $1.50 each. I scanned them just in case they were like any cheaper. You know how I see all these videos, penny items. Look, I can't get that lucky. So, there's that. So, but I was glad to get that. Now, what did I get DVD-wise? I waited. I will wait on Sleeping with the Enemy Blu-ray. I put it on hold through tomorrow. But I did get Robin Hood, Men in Tights. I have the DVD, the original DVD release. This is the reissued Mill Creek Blu-ray. Does have some bonus features. I freaking love this movie. It is, especially now, y'all saw where they did yesterday the sequel to Spaceballs, and they were doing press for it. Rick Moranis, Daphne Zuniga, Bill Pullman. That is going to be something. Who would have thought 40 years later, Spaceballs, a sequel? And of course, we're missing some of the greats like John Candy. I mean, Joan Rivers. You know, they're going to be missed. But the fact that you were able to get Rick Moranis back, that is something. And if come on, Mel Brooks, hang on. So it's like, he's still working. So between Spaceballs and Blazing Saddles, those are, man, Blazing Saddles is one of my favorites, and I was much too young to be watching that on HBO, and it's formed a lot of my sense of humor. So to Mel Brooks, I thank you, sir. Your humor, that, Young Frankenstein, man, just helped shape this mind here where I can laugh at anything. And, Blazing Saddles was my first one where farting was funny. So, yeah. This ended up being, hold on, it was half, $7.49. Part of the Mill Creek sale. Hold on. Yeah, $7.49. So, you can't beat it. Now, Sleep With the Enemy, that's $4.99. So for $5, I was trying to get in there like what my stamp situation. So between the two I got today, 2 Blu-rays, got me over the $20 threshold. Well, wait, hold on. For to earn stamps, and I should have a $5 reward in 24 hours. So, yeah, pre-tax $20.98. You just got to know how to work it. I hate, and then of course that pesky old tax, which I think right now should not be even paying any tax anyhow. But I ain't getting into that. Just saying, shouldn't have to pay taxes for anything right now. The other I got, I debated. I do already have the previous Blu-ray release from Paramount, Bare Bones. I got it many years ago, but I got the Kino release of The Phantom. It does have an audio commentary, trailer, and then two interview special features. So I just did the Blu-ray on this. Do I need it in 4K? No. I'm now evaluating, do I need to bother with it? Probably if I'd spent $10 more, I would have gotten a 4K and a Blu-ray. But at the end of the day, it's like I'm not going to rebuy. I just went with the Blu-rays of the airplane, like Airport 77. Just something, from now on, it's kind of like, does it have to be 4K or Blu-ray? Or are you getting a combo? What's the price? Is it something that justifies the 4K? Now, if there's a difference, if there's a little bit of a difference by a couple of dollars, which lately it can be only like a $3 or $4 difference between you buying the Blu-ray or the 4K. I'll get the 4K with digital code for a few bucks more, Or if it's a Blu-ray 4K Blu-ray digital code, So, but I love this movie. I wish they would do The Shadow with Alec Baldwin. Like some of these, does it make a difference on 4K? Probably not. And you pick your battles. They've always said black and white movies are the best in like 4K, and it's so crisp and everything. Yeah, okay. Now, granted, something like this on Blu-ray, I think is going to be enough. I am not a media file or anything. No, I'm the last person you should. I don't have a sound system. It's just if I enjoy the movie. Like I said, price determines, and this ended up being $13.49. So I am happy with that. I see no reason to upgrade this. I'm sure this is superior to that Bare Bones release. Even if it's just for the special features, I am fine with that. Plus, it has the original movie art, poster art. The other one was the original Paramount one. Not so much. It was Billy Zane looking very menacing. But I do love it when they put, like, this was like I think either the original movie poster or the preview teaser poster. But with, oh wait, hold on, you do have it's Kino, so you do have a secondary art here. Let's see what we got here. Oh, cool. Or you could do, I think that might have been the teaser poster. So that's pretty cool. All right. Kino Lorber, they just put out some great releases. Let's just, what was the other one this week? Uranus? Euphoria, that's what it was. No huge push on that one. This one, I was like, you know what? Go ahead and get it. It came in today, so I have it. So, and I do have more stuff coming. Part of the sale. I decided against Brain Scan. That wasn't like a must. Look, called Growth. I don't buy everything under the sun. See, Remo Williams 4K. Why? I have the Blu-ray, so that's not necessarily a need to upgrade. Now I'm evaluating: do I need to upgrade? No. Do I want the Blu-ray from a DVD? Yeah, totally. So I am happy with that. So tried scanning it. I will wait till later and retry to add it. I don't think they have it in their database yet. I can always add it in manually, but I'll just wait till they do it. So, but the Blu-ray is fine. In this day and age, even just Blu-ray is fine. Not everything has to be 4K. It's not like I'm getting rid of my Blu-rays and everything is 4K. No, I keep my Blu-rays. I keep my 4Ks. As long as I have a 4K player, I can play 4K Blu-ray DVD. I'm good. The bedroom, that's still just a Blu-ray player. I only have the one. So it's not like I'm stuck with one particular one or the other. If it's Blu-ray or DVD, I'm gold. 4K in here. Maybe later I will upgrade and get a secondary 4K player. I don't know when, but it's not like I'm going to lay in bed and watch that. So one right now is good while they still make them. So, but that's what I got today. Oh, let's write that down, gang. Hold on. Let's do that now, shall we? Hold on here. Da-da-da-da-da-da. This will be 7 and 8 for April. Robin Hood, MITBR, and the Phantom Blu-ray. And I think it's on a disc by disc basis. Sleeping with the Enemy, I just have the DVD. That Blu-ray, yes, it's by Mill Creek, but it'll probably be a bit of an upgrade picture-wise. Although, for $5, I can't turn it down. I will look and see what else. I did order some more Mill Creek stuff, like complete series of Terra Nova and a few Opportunity Knocks, things like that I don't have. So, but for the price, you can't beat it. And if you can get a whole series, I don't think it'll be like 20 episodes. I think it would be 12 or 13 or whatever before it got canceled. You get that for $8. It's a hell of a deal. I decided against Telemasca. I don't know. I'm not feeling it. I don't know. That and Brain Scan. I was like, you know what? I'll wait. It's not a must. Honestly, I could even get it later. Now that it's been canceled, what's the point? So I was like, I would just have it in the library. So with those two, that puts us at 8 purchases for April. And it is the 17th, almost 18th of the month. I might get 2 tomorrow, and we shall see. So, how about that? But, so, if you're like me and love, like, books very similar to Goosebumps or Fierce, whatever, Creepers, there's available at Dollar Tree. Check around. They have, like, 6 or 7 different ones. Like I said, I'm lacking 1 out of the 14. That's pretty good. And for what it is, if it's just like I'm not sure how long it would take me to read this because my attention span is terrible. Would I be able to read this and go to sleep? I don't know. But you never know. Hey, for the price, again, price. So and $1.50 each. Can't beat it. Again, the DVDs price. So that is going forward. 4K. Do I need it? Is it worth it? You know, I know later on it will drop in price, so it's not, or get it during a like a half off sale, whether it be Arrow, Kino, whatever, Lionsgate. I pick and choose. Now, if it's a 4K Blu-ray digital code, that's a no-brainer. Now, when they break it down to DVD, Blu-ray, 4K, that's where they get you. So, just saying. Hold on. A little bit of Dr. Pepper. I'm a pepper. You're a pepper. Wouldn't you like to be a pepper too? That is probably my favorite drink. Now, Mountain Dew is awesome too. But man, I love that Code Red. But I just can't find it. But Dr. Pepper, always accessible. So, I'm good with that. Now, Tab, before they discontinued it years ago, right during COVID, I think, I loved Tab. I was like that one person who did drink Tab. Was it the best drink? No. It was not. It had a, as my dad would say, it had a twang to it. And it did. It was not the best. But it was for the fabulous people. So, anyway, I'm still salty over that. There's a market for Tab, but I get things we're used to. They're just like, nah, you don't need them anymore. They're not worth anything. They're not worth making. Whatever. So, we just kind of have to make do. So, but anyway, all right. I was going to make this a short video, but there's where we're at. All right, gang. That is all I got for today. Because I got to do mac and cheese for a late dinner and change clothes. I'll call my mom in a little bit. And then I got my alarm set for 5:55, 6, and 6:15 in the morning. So, in the morning comes fast enough. I figured tomorrow will be a fairly busy day. So, yeah. So, that's all I got. So, enjoy the rest of your night. Get some rest. Do not stay up late doom scrolling. Or if you start, you're like, ooh, man, it's 3 hours later. Got to go to sleep, like me. And we'll meet back here tomorrow. We'll see what happens tomorrow. Hope you have a good start to your weekend. You got errands or whatever. Are you working in the yard? Or you honestly you just staying inside and just chilling? And you've had a rough week. So, you know what? It's cheaper just to stay home. It really is. Outside's expensive. Now, inside can be expensive too if you go online and order shit off the websites. But you know what? You don't always have to be connected. I did take down, I was finally just done. I took down the blink cameras, even though, because I can only see Sophia when I'm here and she's on her tower. When I'm at work or anywhere else, I can't see her. So what's the point? So I unhooked them, deactivated, and deleted the account. So I've got 2 blink cameras, which, I mean, I wasn't worried about privacy, but they're just taking power and they're there. And I really don't need them. One more way to be disconnected. So now, if I need it for security, that's one thing. I'm pretty safe. And it was just really just to check on Sophia. But now that she lays on the bed now, so that doesn't help me in any form or fashion when I check on her when I'm at lunch and all I see is her empty tower in front of the door. And it's not like I was going to like turn the camera toward my bed. The last thing I need is to be laying in bed and somebody hacks my camera and they're like, man, that fat ass really snores. So I got nothing to hide, but still, it's just one less thing to deal with. So, but anyway, thanks for listening today. Glad you stopped by. Glad to have you here. Again, I appreciate each and every one of you. Let's meet back here tomorrow. It will be much earlier, I promise, and we'll get a video. And we'll see what I get tomorrow. So, I mean, I've already kind of told you already, but yeah, whatever. So, but let's meet back here tomorrow. Again, I appreciate you all. I'm glad you're here. If you're new here, hey, thank you for stopping by. Not every day is great, but I try to make every day great as much as I can. All right. Thanks, gang. I will see you all tomorrow, and you all take care. Bye now.